Watch Dogs. It honestly isn't as old as. It's not as old. Watch Dogs 1 isn't as old of a game, and it is not as old of a franchise as most of the stuff I review on this channel. However, it does hold a special place in my heart. Games that have given you just the utmost pleasure over the years. I remember, what year was that? 2012, 2013, when Watch Dogs 1 came out. You know what I mean? It was on our radar. Not because we were excited, but back then it was harder to advertise a open world game and people not want to immediately and automatically jump on it. Now, as a game, it was absolutely fan freaking tastic the way they delivered it. The advertising, they didn't really do anything wrong. Problem is that every open world game that came out back then, especially these types of sandbox games, they're going to be scrutinized. Doesn't matter what it is. And the reason they're going to be scrutinized so hard is because for the longest time, everybody's, excuse me, everybody's been trying to find the next Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto has always been, since Grand Theft Auto 3 came and just completely shut the club down on everybody else. Everybody's been trying to one up GTA, and rightfully so. GTA holds the crown. Salute them for that. They did a good thing. Rockstar, all right now. But everybody else wanted to try. It's kind of like Dark Souls. Everybody and their mama is making a Souls-like game. Some of them are good. Some are better than others. But dethroning Dark Souls, dethroning Elden Ring, all right, you swinging for the fence. Good luck. You can't be mad at it. And that's how Watch Dogs was. But in all fairness, they came pretty close. As close as you could get without actually doing it. And I'm glad they did because it gave me an alternative. Although it's hard to beat Rockstar with GTA games, I love the hell out of Watch Dogs. The story, never mind that it's an addictive sandbox game. The story alone, had me. If you ain't never played, because some of y'all are young, I don't know who you are. I ain't trying to point fingers at nobody, but every once in a while, somebody my age has not touched this game. Everybody else is below a certain age, and they probably weren't at a period of time where they would have even heard about it, let alone had a reason to care. Play Watch Dogs 1. You play sandbox games, so that part isn't going to be a surprise to you. But the story for the first game was absolutely fan-freaking-tastic, especially at a time when we were feeling like this CCTV stuff was really becoming a thing, where they were watching your every move, listening to your every word, tapping your every phone. It just came along at the right time. And when you watch that story come about, we got addicted to it instantly. I said, nah, it ain't GTA, but I'm enjoying every second of it. And you know what? A lot of it was because of Aiden Pierce, the main character. I'm sorry, but dude got charisma. Number one, he know how to dress. That was some OG. You can't tell me his clothes wasn't on some OG shit. You can't tell me that. Number two, that quiet demeanor he has, where he's in the middle of danger. That's gonna get people. People like people who can be cool, calm, and collected at the right times, especially when they're in the middle of the shit. Especially when they starting some shit and they can be cool, calm, collected. And number three, and this is all to all my dead president fan out there, and I know they took it from dead president. When you get into a danger zone and you in like an enemy territory, and he goes on alert. When you get up against one of them walls and he pulls that mask over his face and pull out them deuces right there, and he be up against the wall, just click. That they took that from dead president. It's not. Don't get me wrong. Dead presidents didn't invent that. For those of you, the movie Dead President, it didn't invent that. But you know, Dead President made that good. You know, it made it look good. You know, Dead President made that look good. So when I played this, the first time I had to address somebody with some guns, I click click. I was like, did he just pull that mask over his face? That's my dude right there. You can't tell me you wasn't. You play the game. If you haven't played the game, play the game. If you haven't played the game, play the game. If you haven't played the game, play the game. Before you play the game, like, comment, and let me know what you thought, assuming you played. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and then come back and see me, and we can break bread on these video games. Till then, appreciate you. Love you. Bye. Bye-bye.